Well, good morning, everybody. Just got out of the gym. Got a great workout in. A shout out to Tusk CrossFit, Coach Cal, Coach Dan, Coach Zach, Coach Carolyn. If you need a place to work out, that's your place right there. But I'm sitting in the parking lot of a grocery store. My wife sent me a list. She wanted me to run into the grocery store, and she sent me a list on my text message. I actually had to scroll through. I thought I was going to be grabbing 2 or 3 things, but I'm going to be spending the next 30 to 45 minutes looking for free dried raspberries and vanilla wafers and things that, honestly, I haven't even been into a grocery store for more than 5 times probably since the whole start of the pandemic. I thought going into the grocery store was dead. I thought they just brought stuff out to you nowadays, but apparently my wife needs me to run in to get a couple things. So I thought I would film a quick video for you guys about a message I actually need to hear myself, something that I've been talking to myself about. And what it is everything that a lot of the things that we want in our lives right now, when we look at people that have things that we want. And in my life, I've got about 2 or 3 people, it's a small list of, they embody a life that I want to live. And it's something that I'm shooting my life towards. And for me, it has to be, they have to have their faith on check. There's certain things in their faith life, their walk that they need to have in check. Their family, they need to be A+ with their family. Their family needs to admire them. They need to be there for their family. And business, they need to be good providers. They need to be good business people. They need to be good servants. So I have people in my life that embody these things that I ultimately, that's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm reaching for. And I think that's a thing that everybody's at different journeys that might look different for everybody, but everybody should have something that they're shooting for. And one thing that I've struggled with over the years is a lot of times, and I know we live in a culture that's full of anxiety, depression, people don't have great relationships, they don't feel healthy, all these different things that people just are going through every single day. And everybody's at a different scale on this, but anxiety is a huge one as well. One thing that drives me crazy, and it drives me crazy about myself too, I do it, is we'll have all these things going on, but then we look at people that are farther along, they have things that we want, they're living lives that we want, and we call a lot of the actions, a lot of things that they're doing, we think they're unreasonable. That's unreasonable that they do that. That's unreasonable how early they wake up. They're at the gym that much. They do what with their wife? They do that many vacations they go on vacations with their wives without kids. They go on date. They do. So we say all these things, and really what it is a bunch of excuses. It's a bunch of excuses because I don't want to put in the work that they're putting in. I don't want to wake up as early as they wake up. I don't want to read as much as they read. I don't want to spend that much time training. I don't want to spend that much time and money and investment on my wife or my relationship. It really comes down, and I'll call myself out because I've done this over the years a ton. It comes down to a bunch of excuses we're making because we don't want to do things that we look at and appear to most people as unreasonable. And the truth is, what we want, a lot of the things that we want in our lives are on the other side of these things that we think are unreasonable. So, for me in my life, that one thing, this time last year, I was kind of, if you've kind of followed along with me at all, I was probably in the gym about 2 or 3 times a week. And I look back, I can actually track my attendance at the gym that we go to. I was in the gym 9 to 11 times a month, and good enough was good enough. But I knew that wasn't, I was looking for, I work Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday for me is a sprint. It's kind of an all-out sprint. It's busy, seeing a lot of patients during the day. It's mentally exhausting. I get home at night, and it is a tiring process. So I was saying, well, if I can make it to the gym 1 or 2 days on Monday through Thursday, and then I got Friday and Saturday. So I was making it to the gym about 2 or 3 times a week. And the reality was, the people who I was looking at, whose life I wanted, they were in the gym 6 days a week, minimum. And they were moving on that 7th day. And I was saying, hey, that's unreasonable. We need time to rest. I'm adjusting 100, 130 people a day. That's exercise. I'm justifying it all in my brain. That's exercise. In reality, I just need to get my butt up at a certain time and get to the gym. And I've been doing that now for about 6 to 7 months. I've been working out 6 days a week. I'm not making excuses. I'm getting to the gym. That's what I need to do. And there's days where I wake up, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but it's one of those things that I used to look at as extremely unreasonable. I don't need to do that. That's not a reasonable thing. But it's changed my life and taken not only fitness to a different level, it's taken my mentality and my mental capacity to a different level. I'm a different person because I do that, not just physically, but mentally. Reading, another thing. I think a lot of us look at people and reading 10 pages, how is that going to move the needle in my life or my business? And it doesn't today. If I read 10 pages a day, it's not going to move the needle today. It's not going to move the needle this week. But you do that throughout the course of a week, throughout the course of a month, throughout the course of a year, you're a different person in a year than you were then. You got different tools, you got different skill sets, you got whole different, which might have been unreasonable. That might be a very unreasonable thing. So I want you guys to, you guys don't have to do anything. I'm not going to say I want you guys to do anything, but I will tell you the biggest blessings, the biggest things in my life, the biggest changes that I made on my life come when I truly assess and get in the mirror with myself and say, all these things that I say I want, am I making excuses because the people that have them, they're doing these things and I'm not, and I'm trying to find a shortcut. I'm trying to find a shortcut around having to do them when really the reality is I just need to get it done. I need to be disciplined. I just need to get it done. So I hope this helps. I hope it, gosh, I don't even want to motivate you as much, as motivation only goes so far. As much as I want you to get in the mirror, if you want to change, if you want something, if there's something you want, I want you to have the empowerment to be able to look in the mirror and say, okay, I don't have this because of that person, but that person is also the answer to me getting this. I just need to be disciplined. I need to be accountable to myself, and I need to do these things that are that I might view as unreasonable right now. Right now, I look at a lot of things that people eat and I say that's unreasonable. I don't even look at ice cream or candy or anything like that. Like that to me is when I see, I don't want you guys to think I judge. I don't judge, but when I see people eating a lot of this stuff, I'm like, that's to me, for me, that's unreasonable. For me, sleeping in till 9 o'clock, that would be an unreasonable. Maybe on Sunday, but that's still an unreasonable, I just don't, and I wasn't like that all. That was never how I always was, but there's certain things that as you start to do things that you might consider unreasonable, then the other side starts to seem unreasonable. The things you used to do start to seem unreasonable. So, offer you guys a little bit of encouragement. Your life can change, it can get better. If you're dealing with any of those things I talked about at the very beginning, anxiety, stress is good, can be good. Anxiety, not so good. If you're not happy with where your health is, if you're not happy with where your relationships are, you are the answer. You are the answer. You just need to start doing some of these things that you might consider unreasonable right now. So I want you guys to know I love you guys. The only reason I hate filming myself, I hate filming videos, but if I can share some things that have helped me, then it's selfish for me not to do that. That's kind of why I'm kind of trying to get over that fear of filming videos. But hope you guys have a great day. This has gone on a little bit too long. Have a good one. If you need anything, you let me know. Bye-bye.